Right, there's a small problem. I can't, for the love of God, work out what the for alter actually does. And there was alter. I've run this through lots of prototypes and lots of subsystems, and I've even looked through all of the code, and I can't work it out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a new TypeScript file, new test, called wasAltered, and I'm going to extend this record set that we can have a look and take a copy of a test that I've already got up and running for a record set. I'll step through this in a second. What I'm going to do now is just finish this off, close this tag, hopefully we can get this running. I think we need to end that bracket. Yep. Let's just indent this a little bit. Alright, so given got an immutable record, and check to see if we've got a given key. What I want to do is actually just check to make sure it's altered. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, given we have a map, William, bed, 5 minutes. When we update the map, then was altered should be true. What we're basically saying is that whenever we update a map, the internal property, which is was altered, should be set to true. So what we've got here is we've got a default record, a record person, record 1 created from it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to say record 1 was altered. We need to assert on that. We can just do it is true on that. Standard truth, the test should work for that. So if we'll have a look, test running automatically, and we got false. So it isn't true that we altered something that was altered, which is quite odd. So let me pause this and I can try and work out what's going on. I can set up a map and then I can carry on and let you know where I got to. Okay, so I've updated just to have a default array, a key and a value. Some key is first name, value is Andrew. I've added that then to a map. So my map 1 should now have first name Andrew. So what I've done is I've just done an assertion to make sure that map 1 does in fact have a first name and the value returned would be Andrew. And what I'm doing now is just a simple check to see whether the map was altered. You can see in my test that it's coming back as false. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run a clear on map 1. And maybe that will actually mark it as being altered. IntelliSense is going a little bit crazy there. So run that, and nope, I have still got true plus false. So I wonder if that's returning a new map. We are immutable. So map 2 equals map 1. I'm just going to do a check for map 2. And no, let's run that again just to make sure that the auto run is working on what I think it is. Nope. Map 2 is also not altered, even though I've clearly run map 2. So let's have a look, let's see what's going on. So go through. One of the things it's doing is it's looking at this owner, and we can see the owner is actually undefined. So what's going to happen there is that's just going to come out and create an empty map. It's going to come back and go into our variable. So map2 is now just going to be an empty map. It's going to have nothing in it, and its altered is going to be false. So what we need to do is that owner that we just saw here, we need to work out what that is. So let me pause for a second. I'll try and work out what the hell that variable is, and we can see why it's set and why we need it in order to get this altered state.